Long cold winter, holy smokes. It's just me and Puffy here visiting the cabin, and I can't believe it. It was minus 21 with a wind chill of minus 32 this morning, April 14th. This is just old offcuts and a bit of wood that I used for previous projects that I'm just going to burn now. Puffy! Good boy. Good boy. Bear season. So I'm gonna have bear spray on me quite a bit now going forward, if not always. Bear spray on my hip. And Puffy's my biggest concern at this time of year. Even though it's cold out today, the bears are waking up for sure. Because last week it was really warm. And I just don't want this guy to be taken by a bear. So I am going to be protecting myself as well, for sure. So let's say a bear comes up. He's close by. I hear him in the woods or something. I'm sure Puffy's going to give me quite the signal that a bear is around. I got the bear spray, first line of defense, and the second line of defense is my 30-30, which I think would do quite well against a black bear. Black bears are pretty much the only bears we get around here. You will see the odd grizzly bear. It's very rare. It's like a sighting once every 3 or 4 years. We are ready to go. See the old Blue Eddy here? Should be working because it's warmer than minus 20 in the cabin. Yipper. Now I'm going to try something that I've never had before. This is a bear roast. Speaking of bears, this bear was harvested in 2025. Got it from my friend Peter. Now I know I need to overcook this. It needs to hit 170 degrees internally, and I probably should have got a thermometer to measure that. I'm just going to cook it like for an hour or two. It's not a very big roast, but I've got potatoes and carrots, onions, mushrooms, some gravy. It should be really nice. So I'm going to actually put this in the fridge and let it slowly thaw out. This is tomorrow night's supper. We've got some hot dogs, haddock. I'm going to leave all of this stuff in the best freezer in town. Okay, let's get you some exercise. You ready? Here we go. What did you do with the ball? Yeah, I'm coming. Let's go inside. Come on. Nice and slow. Nice and warm up there, hey? Is it warm up there? Temperature inside the cabin when we arrived, I didn't get a picture of it, was about 20 degrees Fahrenheit, about -7 Celsius. So the cabin was warmer inside than the temperature outside. All this light coming in just really warms up the cabin at this time of year. And as you can see now, it's like 12 Celsius, about 55 Fahrenheit. Late afternoon snack with some Cool Ranch chips. Yeah. Very good. You want to go in? Okay. You go in. I've got 2 spare deck boards, so I'm going to use them. Three and a half. Yep, that's perfect. This window finally has a frame and it looks a lot better, for sure, a lot better. Hard to see with all that light coming through, but it looks a lot better. All in all, it just makes the cabin look a lot sharper, because that was a pretty hideous window. That blocks a considerable amount of light. It's going to allow for the cabin to be a lot cooler in the summer. This time of year, I just open them up if I want that heat to come in.
It is halftime in Charlotte. The Heat lead the Hornets 54-42.
Come on. Okay. Oh, it's cold. It's cold. This is just in case some bears want to come at this time of year, they gotta go through this first. It wouldn't be hard for them to go through it. Cold but beautiful, eh, buddy? Hey? Oh, you're gonna pee on my bucket. Oh boy. The stove's been going for about 10 hours now. I put it on very low. And I can hear right away that there's still quite a bit of wood left. It just has this breathing that takes place when there's wood left in there. I'm going through about half the wood that I'd be going through if it was minus 50. Current temperature in here right now, 16 degrees Celsius, about 60 degrees Fahrenheit. It's minus 22 with a wind chill of minus 31 Celsius. Still very cold, as you guys can see. It is Wednesday, April 15th, 2026. Okay, in Fahrenheit, it's minus 7 with a wind chill of minus 24. I think I'm going to build cupboards and a new countertop for this cabin in the next year or so, as I haven't done that before, so it'd be nice to try anyway. See if I can do it. Crystal loves that dog. There's got to be 3 or 4 mugs now with that dog's face on it. Yeah, it might be the coldest winter of my life, and I've lived in northern Canada, like Labrador and above, for about 41, 42 years of my life. So that's saying something. Luckily, I enjoy it. I love coming out here. The colder the better, I say. But after 4 or 5 months of it, you are ready for a change, right? I'm definitely ready for a change. And the only thing I'm not looking forward to is the bugs, the sweating, the heat, the creek, 24-hour daylight. What else? The bears. There's a lot. Winter is cold, but the benefits are unbelievable. I can drive right up to the cabin. Right, come in here, warm it up, and it's perfect. No bugs, no bears. Yeah. I get to have the heat of a wood stove. You can't beat that, man. Winter is the best. Winter is the best. By the way, early on, like, I would say 9-10 years ago, my first couple of videos on this channel, the channel was called Winter is the Best. And then I decided to change it to my name. But yeah, winter is the best. For sure. He's a good boy. He's a good boy, this guy. Oh yeah. And I love fish and chips, even if it does come from a box. Mmm. Very good. Very hot. Mmm. Just let the old oven do all the work. Perfect. Hey, buddy. Hey. You go inside, okay? We are charging. You can see I have an input of 140 and an output of 40. So slowly but surely we are charging, and this is going to go up to about 400 later today once that sun gets a little bit higher in the sky. Yeah. Oh no, I can't get it out. I'm gonna have to shovel this. Oh. Yeah. Oh. This is gonna be a pain in the butt. I don't think we're there yet. Oh, so close. Yeah. I bought 8-foot lengths of everything for the roof. And look, 1, 2, 3, and 4 are long. These guys were not long. These were the ladders. These were the 8-foot 2x4s, and these were the 8-foot 2x8s. And you can see they're about, I don't know, ½ inch longer. I need to trim that up. Then I'm gonna put like a piece of wood all the way across here, and then I'll cover it with the protective paper. Shouldn't take too long to do that. Come on then. I think the hand saws. My hand saws are in the shed. I think my hand saws are all at the other cabin. No hand saws in here. I'm actually going to have to use a buck saw, unfortunately. Good saw though, very good saw. You see these buck saws on a lot of channels. Okay. Yeah, I'm sawing through the plywood right here. Ah. Oh boy. It's still, I'm gonna make it work. Okay, that's all right. I gotta look harder. Okay, I just found this old Fiskars, and this should do the job. Still not exactly what I want, but I'll be able to cut a straighter line with this. The other one I can't cut a straight line because the saw itself is just getting in its own way. Much better. Much better. Yeah. Now this one is dangerous because he's a lefty. Oh yeah. Yeah, that worked well. Slow, but it worked. Now I gotta lay a board right across here. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Now for any of you that are new to my channel, watching for the first time, I am not a carpenter. I am always trying to figure things out. I was never taught, never went to school, just learning as I go up here in the north. And I've learned quite a bit. I did build this. It's not perfect, but it certainly is nice and strong. Now remember, you guys see me using staples. Yeah. The staples are gonna go in. They're not gonna go all the way through this. This is 3/4 inch plywood. These are only 1/2 inch staples, okay? So that's good to know. These aren't gonna go all the way through. The other thing is, I'm gonna lay rolled roofing on top of all of this. So if water wants to creep in to the little holes where these staples are through this storm tight into the wood and start rotting the wood, it's not going to be able to because of the rolled roofing, and I am not worried about it anyway. We do not get a lot of precipitation here, so it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just got to nail these guys down a little bit. Last year I didn't even know how to cut this stuff. Rolling it out like that and following it along and stapling is better than what I was doing earlier, which was laying it all out and then stapling. Can you hear that? Sounds like a plane. This will just make sure it's extra sealed, and it'll keep the storm type paper from wanting to fly up in case the wind's coming from this direction. Roof is done. Once I get the rolled roofing on top, I'm going to put some quad right in there and seal that all up nicely. I'm going to put the little drip edge right here. I'll put a little rain gutter in the front, and this should be hopefully a fairly simple job this summer. And I've used the rolled roofing. You see that roof out there? I used that rolled roofing material on that roof when I built that one last winter. This right here I did not build. This right here I did not build. I have nothing to do with this structure, the original structure of the cabin. It was built maybe 10 years ago, and it's seen better days for sure. I'm definitely going to have to work on the roof. The roof itself has a torch-on material, so it's going to last forever, but it's just all of these 2x8s here that go around the roof. They are in really rough shape. They're starting to fall apart, so I'm going to have to fix those eventually. And you can see the original owner did not put blocking in here, and there are squirrels that get up in the roof. They've already done quite a bit of damage to the insulation in there. So who knows how crazy it is in there. All I know is eventually I'm going to seal it up, and it's going to be the end of it, and it is what it is. Now, I've never cooked bear before. I have no idea what I'm in for here. Crystal is on her way for supper. She's picking up a meat thermometer, so I know I want this to be at least 170 degrees. But we'll see. I'm just going to overcook it, I think. Look how dark that is, eh? Wow. And the reason I'm cutting it in half is because it's still a bit frozen there. Just want to ensure that it's going to be cooked right. And I put steak spice on everything. Temperature right now is about 350. I'm just going to leave it right around there. I've just got to monitor that stove as much as possible. Try to maintain a nice temperature. And it's such a small oven, I don't even need to like put tin foil over that to steam it. it's going to do a really good job in there just because of how small this area is. .22 and 9/16 and 5. It's going to be tight. Now this one's not going to fit as nicely. For sure it's not. Because I've got a couple of angle brackets in there that are messing things up for me. Spray foam it, that's all. Crystal's on her way. That ice road's a bit rough the last like 500 meters, so Puffy and I are going to go for a walk down the road. And we'll all walk back together. It's a bit chilly out there though. Oh yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Puffy. Come on. Yeah? We'll go get Mama. We'll come back and have some supper. It's beautiful out. Cold but beautiful. This bump right here would be pretty high for her vehicle. It's definitely probably like 7 or 8 inches up. Not worth the risk. Plus we get a little bit of exercise and Puffy gets a good run. And here he goes. Yeah, it's a good time for sure. It's definitely not cold in here.
That's good.
See that door open still. Oh, it's 30 degrees. Oh yeah. It's above 180 right now, which is 10 degrees higher than what is recommended to get rid of all the trichinella, which can cause a really bad belly ache from what I understand.
This looks better, eh, without the thing.
Oh, it's way better, yeah.
Is it more functional?
It is, it's more functional for sure. Well, I'm gonna cut it up nice and thin. I think Puffy can have a little bit of this, hey?
For sure. It's definitely not fatty.
It's fatty, but it's not. You can see the fat.
It's like localized fatty.
Yeah, yeah. Throw it in the gravy here. Let it stew a little bit. Get it nice and hot. Moisten it. Good boy.
Just one more little piece.
Do you want some gravy for your veggies? A little bit?
Yeah.
Your veggies over? That good?
Perfect.
Better? Mm-hmm. Softer?
Mm-hmm. Gravy did make a difference.
Oh yeah. It's meaty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there he is. You ready to go? Hey?
You gonna jump? Come on. Let's go to the car. Come on. Up, up, up.
Oh my.
Yes, he's so smart.
Smart boy.
Any puffs?
It is 15 degrees Celsius, 60 degrees Fahrenheit this morning in the cabin. Outside it is 7 degrees Fahrenheit. Feels like -6 Fahrenheit. Metric. -14, wind chill -21. Whoa. I brought this 6x6 treated here like 2 summers ago. I'm going to use it at my blue cabin project for posts for either the shed that I'm building there or the cabin itself. And for those of you that are new, I've got multiple cabin projects on the go. I probably have like 90 to 100 videos here. So if you are new and you want to check them out, playlist will be in the description for this cabin project. This one too, very valuable. I'm done pretty much with all of the construction projects here in terms of foundations, right? So I built the porch that required some of these 4x4s. I built the shed. I built the outhouse here, the extension, the deck. And now I'm working on that utility room. And so in terms of posts, I don't need any more here. And if I do, I'll bring them. But this stuff I can bring to the blue cabin before the season ends on my snowmobile. Okay, so like I was saying yesterday, before I got sidetracked with supper and Crystal and all that stuff, you can see I have like a L bracket, a Simpson strong tie L bracket. I don't know what those things are called, man, but it gets in the way of the blocking here. This one doesn't have any, and that guy over there does have one. I do have spray foam, like big gap filler stuff. So a part of me is thinking I just put in enough blocking to get to that bracket thing and then fill the rest with foam. I just want to keep the bugs out. That's the big thing, right? The bugs and the birds. Now this might be our guy right here, because as you can see, it's just sitting on top of those strong tie screws. It's a pretty decent fit. Worked in, we got blocking here. I'll do the same on the other side. As you can see, I just need to put some foam right there and right there. I'm gonna have insulation all throughout this roof anyway. So if anything gets in, it's gonna be living in the insulation. I just don't like that. It's enough that I have a squirrel in the roof. Unfortunately, I don't have my Sawzall here. It's at the Blue Cabin. And it's at the Blue Cabin because I needed it there. That's the simple answer. So I'm gonna try to cut out as much of the door as I can just with my circular saw. I've never done this before. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be limited with this thing. Look at that. Woo! It's rose for sure. Yeah! Baby! Yes! Baby! Okay, I'm chalk lining it now, and it seems to be working really well. Whoa. Woo! Oh, there's water dripping off. Oh. I don't know what was going on. Well, that goes to show you guys that my sloped roof is sloped enough. It's about a 3-inch drop over the 8 feet, sloped this way. And this was a little trick I learned from Crystal's brother Weldon. I put a screw right through here, so I know exactly where my corner is. I can drop my chalk line. Just working from behind. I learned that this fall, or last fall I should say. Right, so it's exactly where my corner is up there. Drop my chalk line. Perfect. This is good. It worked out nicely, I gotta say. One of the best parts about this utility room, aside from the fact that I'm going to be able to keep my fridge, my power stations in here, maybe hang a few things up in here, is it's a second exit, right? If I'm ever in trouble in there for one reason or another and I need to escape, there's only one way out right now, unless I want to jump out a window. Yeah. Made a mess a little bit here. this is gonna get harder and harder to do. I got a compliment when I was doing the Tyvek on an earlier project here. I don't know if it was the extension or if it was the porch. And the comment was, of all the YouTube videos I've watched where Tyvek is being wrapped around something, Legere is the straightest Tyvek roller out there. And I felt that comment a tremendous compliment. A lot of what I do is just me trying to figure it out, like using what tools I have to cut a hole in the door and not having the proper sawzall here, you know. And so I make things work. But yeah, I'm a professional Tyvek wrapper at this point. Oh yeah. Come on, baby. We're holding nice and straight, guys. It's gonna get really hard here because I don't have the height I need. I don't know. Whoa! No. Okay. Oh, it's a little flip over there. I'm gonna have to fix that later. Oh, there we go. Very good. Super happy with this. Very straight line going right across. There we go. Yes. I'm happy. I am happy with this. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back really soon.